subject is our top 10 list.
Okay.
All right. Grant.
Yep.
Today's top 10 is top 10 games that need a remake or remaster.
All right.
All right, Grant. I'll go first.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I got you. Don't worry. I got you. All right. Grant, my number 10 for games that need a remake or remaster is Earthbound.
Okay. Yes.
I think it does.
I agree.
I would much prefer a remaster. Upgrade the little background, some of the pixelated stuff, make it a remaster. Don't need a full-blown remake where you're pretty much just making a brand new game. I don't need a remake for this game. A remaster. Keep it the exact same game. Maybe add, stuff to make it better, but you don't got to mess with much.
Yep.
Just do a good old remaster. That's all you need. HD 2D remaster, whatever you want to do, but don't do a complete remake. All right, Grant, go ahead.
All right, my number 10. So this would be in like it wouldn't be a remake. It would be a remaster in the form of the new Metroid Dread. What was it? Is that what it's called? Dread?
Yeah, Dread. You're talking about the newest one on
the newest one.
Switch, right?
Like crisp like that. Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Easy.
I mean, you take that game and then you make it that gorgeous, like even more beautiful with better sound, upgrade all the sound and stuff. I mean, you got an automatic 10 game.
Oh, easily, dude. Like, yeah, man. Like any, HD 2D, whatever, pixel remaster. I mean, make the background crisper or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect.
Yeah.
It would be perfect. Intent quirk, cheap viewers on Streamboo. Sorry, dude. We don't buy viewers. Next.
Oh, yeah.
Let me block that. All right. But yeah, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, dude.
Be good.
Would be awesome. All right, Grant. My number 9.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rumor that they are doing a remake. It's a rumor. It's not really. I mean, they've been talking about it for a while. It's a rumor still, I think, until I see footage. But Knights of the Old Republic, dude. This was a fantastic RPG.
Yep.
One of the best Star Wars games ever made. They need to. I would take. I would. I really actually want a remake for this. I really would.
Good. Yeah, that'd be good.
I would want a remake for this, the next gen, or just a new one. I would take a new one, but this one definitely needs. It either needs a new game or a complete remake.
Yep.
Bring it to next gen. All right, Grant, go ahead.
My number 9 is Squaresoft at the time made a game that took the mixture of Resident Evil and an RPG, and they put it together. And what was that game, Ed?
What was it?
Parasite Eve.
Oh, you took my number 8.
Oh. Parasite Eve. This game needs to be redone, and I wouldn't even be mad at a remaster.
It needs. I would want a remake for this.
That's what I meant. Remake.
Or a
I'm
new
sorry.
game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Remake. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. I think with the upgraded graphics, do you have to go full Final Fantasy VII remake? Maybe not. But
this would be a lot easier game to remake than Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
it would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like this game. I mean, I'll take a new game or remake, but Parasite Eve needs to come back.
Yep.
So such great games. All right.
You said that was your number 8?
Yeah, this is my number 8. What's your number?
All right, my number 8. Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
Yep. Morrowind.
Yep.
This is never going to happen because they're so tied down with.
No. I don't think they need to go full force, as in like Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Yeah.
Just make it less clunky. Like make the characters look less chunky. Just clean it up. So I'm not going to sit here and say a remake, a remaster would be good for this.
I'd go. If they're going to do anything with this game, it's got to be a remake, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, because you have mods that bring it up to a remastered style, but it's still not the mods still aren't there to make it look next gen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If they do anything with this game, being that it's so modded heavy, I would go with the remake. I would go with
Makes
the
sense.
remake, but I don't
Uh-huh.
think we're ever going to get it because Elder Scrolls 6 is bogging them down.
Yeah.
And hopefully we don't need this because Elder Scrolls 6 will be so good that you don't need to bring back any of these.
Yeah.
All right? Hopefully. All right. My number 7, Grant, is Vagrant Story.
Yeah. Okay.
I want a remake, brother.
Okay.
I want a remake or just a new game. Bring the Vagrant Story world back to us, and give me that gameplay. Give me that storytelling.
It's good.
But you could probably streamline the systems maybe, but I wouldn't really touch much. But having this gothic world is just a cool RPG. Very, I would say, it technically is kind of under the radar because it
Mhm.
wasn't like one of those huge selling games, like your Final Fantasies. But it was such a fantastic game that I would love a remake for this or just a new game. All right, go ahead, Grant.
Was it number 7?
Yeah.
Number 7 for me, okay, is the original Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
Yes. Now, I think they should take. Now, this isn't. We're not talking like Breath of the Wild, not like that. The last Zelda would suffice. The one that they just came out with on the Switch. I can't remember what it's called. The one where you play as her. That
Echoes
one.
of Wisdom.
Yes. So that type of graphics, for the original Legend of Zelda, that would be huge. That would be actually fantastic. I was going to say Zelda 2 because it's so less pop. Well, I like it, but overall in the scheme of things, a lot of people don't like it just because it's so different.
Still a cult
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah. I mean, but there's so many stuff you could do with it. But I chose this one because I feel like if you take those graphics and you just enhance them to Switch type graphics to the Super Nintendo looking overlook, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
whole look, fantastic. That's what they need to do. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. That can't be that far off of an ask. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be. I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I mean they could do it either like Echoes of Wisdom or what are those other games, Zelda like games
Well, I
that
mean,
we
it's like
really
you mean like
what was that name? It's called
like I don't think they need to do any 3D stuff. It just needs to be like the Minish Cap stuff, like games like that kind of view. You know?
yeah. Yeah, like an Eastward.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Just kind of updated graphics but that over the top look.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's all they
Yeah.
have to do.
But yeah, I think that would be
That'd actually be a banger.
yeah, it would be. All right. Let's
I mean, they did. I mean, they did it with Metroid, the first Metroid. They made that. What was that one? Mission Zero or whatever.
yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, they could. They could easily do it.
they should. That's what they should do.
All right. Number 6. Number 6, Grant, for me is Dino Crisis.
Yeah. Yep, I
Now,
actually forgot about that game.
yeah, they brought it. They brought just the port.
Mm-hmm.
You can play the new port now, I guess, on, what is it, the PlayStation Network or whatever.
Yeah.
You can play the port, but it's still not a true remaster remake. I would want this as I want either a new Dino Crisis or a remake
Yep.
of this game. All right. They need to bring it. They need to bring this next gen
Mm-hmm.
because I just like the concept. It's they could use the Resident Evil engine, all right, just like they had for the remakes and Monster Hunter. They can use the Resident Evil engine. I mean, dude, they have the blueprint from Monster Hunter like type movements. Like that. The monster movements. They
Yeah.
got it. And technically, a lot of those things are dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
A lot of the monsters in Monster Hunter resemble dinosaurs. They could easily do this on the new the RE engine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go into mine. I can't remember what number we're on. I have to wait for him because I forgot. Let's see. What number are we on? Tell me.
6, dude.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, keep it up.
I'm losing my spot. listen. Okay, all right, here we go. So this is the game that would be way better than Shadows, whatever. If you had an updated version of Tenchu Stealth Assassins, a real true ninja game, like I'm talking about, like a real stealth ninja game, not fucking Assassin's Creed type. I'm talking about a real where you're. I mean, that's the game. You're a ninja and you're killing people, like cutting their throat, and like that. I love that game, dude. That was one of my favorite games. I just remember you going in there like, "Ooh, ninja!" and they come and attack you, or whatever. Because I was never really good at being seen, but they had all kinds of weapons, dude. You throw the little spike things on the ground, and they'd step on them and stuff like that.
No, this was like a ninja simulator, dude.
Dude, it was great, dude. I love
this
this
was like a
game.
ninja.
Yes.
Yeah, prepared artist 100. Yeah, it was like a ninja simulator.
Yep.
It was awesome.
This game was so good, dude.
Yeah, I would want a new one, or just a complete remake on this.
Yep.
All right. Number 5. This might not be popular, but I think they should do it. And I just think they should give it the love like they did Resident Evil 2 remake. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's Code Veronica X.
Yeah.
I actually loved this. I liked this Resident Evil, dude.
It was good. It was real good.
You got mixed reviews, but I really liked this Resident Evil. But yeah, they need to remake this.
Or Resident Evil 0, like one of those two.
Yeah. This 0, not 6. I'd take 5 too. I liked 5, but they need to remake it, dude. They need to remake it. Yep. I thought this was a good Resident Evil, and I liked how they, I just like the setting with Chris Redfield and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I think this was a fantastic game. But yeah, go ahead. Number 5.
That leads me into my number 5, and I just said it. Resident Evil 0.
There you go.
I actually thought you were going to take it whenever you said Resident Evil. I was like, oh God.
Resident Evil 0?
Yeah.
I remember when this game came out, I was like, what is this? I didn't
it
even know it was like a prequel to Resident Evil 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome.
Which was kind of weird because I didn't really know much I thought the virus was the Resident Evil 1 was where so it was kind of confusing, but it was still a good game.
It's Rebecca Chambers, right?
Yeah.
She's with the main protagonist in this game?
I think so. I think that's her. It wasn't Ada, was
Rebecca,
it?
Right?
Was it Ada? No.
No, it wasn't Ada. I think it was Rebecca Chambers.
I can't remember, man.
She's
been
the
years.
Nurse. Yeah. Yeah, it was Rebecca.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I love, dude, the train aspect of the beginning was so cool.
Yep.
I thought it was cool. Like, it was just so creepy, man. But I liked how they did it.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we're getting into the good ones.
We get into the good stuff now.
All right, Grant. My number 4 is Final Fantasy VI.
Okay.
I want just a HD 2D remake or remaster.
Yeah.
Just HD 2D like they do with all those other games.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me that. That's all I need.
They're going to say, well, they already did a pixel remaster. No, that's not what we mean.
No, not that. I'm talking about a HD 2D and like a legit remaster.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a whole fucking 5 years of trying to do a fucking remake for a game like this.
Correct.
This game is still great to play today.
Yeah.
All right. You don't need to do much to it. All right. Go ahead, Grant.
My number 4 is another Legend of Zelda game. And it's Ocarina of Time in the style of Breath of the Wild. I like that.
You would want an open world Ocarina of Time.
But I want it to be like, I don't want fucking your weapons break. None of that shit. I just like that look. I love that look. But I don't want the aspects of Breath of the Wild at all. Not at all. I just want the look. I don't want any where your weapons break or any of that shit. I think it'd be a very crisp game if you do it like that. Because it's one of the greatest Zeldas of all time.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It is the greatest Zelda of all time, in my opinion.
Well,
don't get me wrong. I would say this. I love Twilight Princess. I thought that was really good.
Wanda Gameline's pretty good too.
But yeah, this would be
my cool. Cakes are burning.
This would be cool with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it would
type
be
graphics. It would be really cool. Yeah. All right. Grant's. Oh, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3, Grant, is one of the most underrated RPGs of all time.
We have the same one. I guarantee it.
The most underrated RPG of all time, and still to date, one of the best RPGs of all time, is The Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, we don't have the same one. I do have that one though.
Oh, you do have that one.
That one.
All right. So the story of Dart, but this game, dude, we might talk about this game quite a bit in several.
That's my number
podcasts.
2, by the way.
Okay. But anyway, this game is again one of the most underrated RPGs of all time. But I remember again when this game came out
Out of nowhere.
I just saw Dragoon. I was like, "Oh,
this game literally came out of nowhere."
Dragoon?
Like we literally were like I remember being at Walmart with you. Like, what is this game? Like we never heard anything about, and we were on our
didn't hear anything about it.
Like we were on our shit talking. Like we knew about games coming out. Like we thought this was gonna be like a bootleg piece of shit. Like honestly,
yeah, dude, this game needs a I want a remake, brother. I want a remake or a sequel.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be real good. All right. So my number 3 is, it's probably Ed's number 2 or number 1. I can guarantee it. Xenogears.
Brother, that's my number 2.
Okay. All right.
That's Legend of Dragoon.
2. So Legend of Dragoon is my number 2. So you're going to go right to number 1. And we probably got the same number 1. I guarantee we got the same number 1.
Xenogears, dude, they got to do something with this.
They got to, man. They got to.
Don't touch the fucking story, because I know it has a religious tone to it.
Oh,
I know those little new age fucking devs. They'll probably try to change this in a remake.
Yeah,
I don't want a remake for this. I do not want a remake for Xenogears. Nope. Okay, I don't want a sequel. I don't want a remake or a sequel. I want a remaster, HD 2D remaster for this.
That's it. That's all they
I don't want you to touch anything besides just the graphic stuff.
Yeah, but they probably will.
You don't have to do anything to it besides updating some graphics, give me some crispier cut scenes, those anime scenes they did. Just that's all you got to do.
Yep.
But if they do a remake for this game, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Because they will make some new age stupid shit, and they'll change the story, dumb down the language. It's a raw game, dude. The story is raw.
Yeah, no, it's good.
But yeah. Definitely do.
Or at least, if you're not going to do it, just at least let us play it on PlayStation 5. Like, let's please just do something. Just put it on the store. How about that?
Hell yeah! All right, Grant.
Our number 1 is
my number 2 also.
Our number 1's the same.
Yeah,
and my number 2 is Legend of Dragoon.
All right, let me go ahead and pull it up then.
Go ahead and pull it up. It's fucking Chrono Trigger.
It's fucking Chrono Trigger, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, God.
Do something with
this. This is the game that I want them to remake it, but I don't want them to because I know how bad they can fuck this up.
I know
it's
kind of like
they can fuck it up.
It's kind of like, man, do you really want them?
Because they'll turn
younger people to touch this game.
They'll turn Luke into a lesbian because of the way she looks.
Will. Yeah, they'll do something.
Yeah,
they'll put some type of agenda driven crap in there.
Because the way she
especially
looks.
Nowadays, Square Enix.
Yeah.
I would prefer just a HD 2D remaster or whatever. I would prefer that, but a remake is still like, whoa, man. Yeah,
but I feel like they
do that right?
But I feel like they could over remake it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, all right. You know what I mean? But I think the remaster is the way to go.
A true sequel. I'd take a true sequel.
Yeah, I don't think
continuation of their story.
Yeah, we can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see what comes first. I mean,
let me show like some concept. Dude, I was looking at fan arts for Chrono Trigger, like how it could look.
Did I ever show you that video of that guy who made it?
Yeah,
and they shut him down. They fucking like sued the fuck out of him and took his video.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that.
This dude went through and made a whole fucking 3D version of Chrono Trigger of the game.
I mean, they gave like new spins to it, like fan art stuff.
Yeah.
Like what it could look like. I like how Chrono looks. I don't know about no, I mean, they look all right.
Ayla or whatever that is.
Yeah, they look all right. But
they made Frog look a little puny. Like he's kind of.
No, I mean he's a small guy.
Oh, he got some muscle.
But dude, this was another like a fan sequel that could have been. You remember what I talked about?
Yeah, that's
bringing Magus as the main character, and he goes through he goes and tries to find the companions. Because you remember after the DS ending,
Yeah.
you get the DS ending shows your companions just get scattered through time.
Yeah.
And Magus is there. Bruh, you could bring Magus in a sequel and he goes finds everybody.
Yeah.
Like, and I could imagine the Toriyama like animation, they still can do,
Yeah.
even though he's dead, but like they could do it, man.
Or they can get what's his
They can don't fucking give me Chrono Cross 2.
Oh God.
I want that shit.
First. They'll do that first.
I want this.
That is tight.
Bring my boy Magus back.
Yeah. I like that.
I love that style, dude. Like
I
this
have
would have been a great sequel.
I have an honorable mention, and I feel like this game was always gonna get lost in time.
Yeah.
It's fucking Record of Lodoss War.
That needs a
That game is so dude, that game is so underrated. Like people don't understand. If you have never played Record of Lodoss War, I mean, it's for Dreamcast. Go find the ROM for it. It's a dungeon crawler, but it's Record of Lodoss War. Take the anime, take a Diablo type, it's a little bit different, but I mean, esque dungeon crawler and combine them. I mean, you're going to hear that guy say a mighty spell 45,000 times, and that gets annoying. What they should do is if they remake it, make him say something different, like different times, cycle through it.
Dude, Dreamcast had some bangers, dude.
Dude, Dreamcast did have
had some select few that were just amazing games.
Yep, they did.
And this was one of them.
Yep.
Diablo style combat. Like, it was so good. Do you still have my copy of this game?
Probably. I found my Dreamcast. I'm about to go open it and see what's in there. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. I'm in hands reach of it. I'm gonna go when this is over. I'm actually gonna go look at it and see what's in there.
Crave Entertainment. Wow.
Are they still around? Let's see if they're even around anymore.
It's Crave Entertainment. Man, I don't know if they got. I think. Let's see. Dissolved. Nope. They got dissolved. Yep. But yeah, they had some decent games.
Yeah.
I remember the what games. Those were really good.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
They had Asteroids Hyper on the 64. What else did they have?
If you think about the Nintendo 64, here's the thing about Nintendo 64. They had some really highs. Mario, Zelda. They never really had any just like mid games. It was always really good games or fucking garbage ass games. They had a lot more garbage than they did good games, but luckily that their IP carried them through it because they had a lot of shitty fucking games. They did have a lot of shitty games. Like if you think about like Quest 64, like that's fucking terrible. Like if you go back and look at those fucking Castlevania games, yeah, they were fun at the time, but if you go back and play them now, those things are ass.
Dude, Crave was one of the first game companies to make some of the first UFC fight games.
Yeah.
You remember they made Tap Out?
Yeah, they made it for the Dreamcast, and it was shit. It was fucking terrible.
2002 or something when UFC was first coming up.
I remember because back then you can burn games, and my brother burned it, and all he had to do was just have a flash disc and all this other shit. You had to flash it and whatever. So my brother burned it for me, and that game was terrible. Because if you were fought somebody very powerful, like a George St. Pierre or whoever it was back then, they hit you one time and fucking kill you, knock you out. It was way off balance. It was terrible, but they did, yes.
Man, Crave Entertainment. Can't believe that.
You know what?
They made some pretty good games.
Dude. I have an idea for our next top 10.
Yeah.
Speaking of that. We're going to find our next top 10 for Tuesday. So you don't have to give us one for Tuesday. Our next top 10 for Tuesday is top 10 games from dissolved companies that no longer exist.
Or maybe just top 10 dissolved gaming companies.
Well, we got to pick out their game, their star game. But yeah, that's fine. Either way, however, that's cool.
We'll think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're ironing it out. But it's going to be along that line.
Yeah, it'll be along that line. But if you guys do have top 10 ideas, just leave a comment on any of our stuff and all of our socials, YouTube videos, or wherever you're watching. Just leave a top 10. We'll see it. We'll see the comment.
Yep.
Top 10 idea.
And that is the top 10.
Yep, that is the top 10.